Good morning, my loves. Welcome. Welcome to the Feminine CEO podcast, Fairy Godmother Monday. This is Lorraine Pursell. I'm your host here every Monday at 9 a.m. Eastern at Confident Dreamer Facebook group. If you are seeing this replay and you're not a member, go ahead and request to join. Anna, I was thinking of you so strongly this morning. That's so interesting that you're here. It's weird. I can just feel your energies coming in. Okay, so Anna, could you drop me a comment just so that, hey, there we are. Get the ball rolling with the comments. Yay. Okay, so I can just feel you guys' energy coming in. It's so funny. Guess that's how connected we are, right? Putting on my blue blockers. All right, so this is the place where the Earth Angel community gets their mojo for the week, gets their marching orders from Source. Because without this direction, we can easily be sideswiped by others' agendas. We can get caught up in drama, and it's time to pull away from that and start to really prioritize ourselves so that we can do the work that is here for us to do, especially in this crucial time that we're in right now. I was just hearing Abraham this morning. It was a recording from probably 2 years ago, though. I'd be curious to hear what Abraham has to say now, but that they're really excited about all the energy that's on the planet right now with all the contrasts, so that people are coming up with lots of new desires, and they're really happy with where things are going. I am going to tune into an Abraham Live soon and hear what the new take is, if they say. So sorry, got this nose itch right now. So welcome. I'd love to know how you're doing this morning. If you just drop me a comment saying how you are, maybe 1 word, 2 words. And if you know anybody else who needs to be here, go ahead and invite them in. If they're already a member of one of my groups, they don't need to answer the questions. But if they're brand new to the community, I'll need to have them go through those 3 questions. Maybe there are 4 questions right now. So welcome. I'm feeling very slow this morning. You can probably tell by the tempo of my voice. And so, for those of you who don't know, 30 years as a marriage, family, and child counselor and certified life coach. Anna, nice to hear. And I've just had the privilege of having the front row seat in hundreds of women's lives. And it's just been so wonderful to feel like I've been able to reveal to them and help them see how wonderful they are, the glory of their life. I don't know. If Sean jumps on, we'll find out. Anna says, me too, something going on. I have been really diligent with walking every morning and lifting. Now it's a 10-pound weight. I started with an 8-pound. Now I'm up to 10 pounds. And I'm already noticing my shoulders and my biceps and my triceps getting big. I feel a little bit like Sylvester Stallone, which is hilarious. Sean, there you are. Anna and I, good morning. Anna and I want to know, is there something going on with the moon today? Because we're both very, very slow, dense energy. Janine's here. Slow, dense energy. At least I'm speaking for myself. Anna says she's slow also. So we're just wondering if there's something going on with the sky right now, since you are our moon goddess. So, yes, I have been diligently walking and lifting this 10-pound weight for at least 20 minutes every morning. Triceps, Actually, mostly triceps the last couple of days. Oh, I've been actually doing tricep dips. When I come downstairs, I have to pass go by doing tricep dips. Wednesday is the full moon, Sagittarius. We should probably do a burning, right? Good morning, Mary. So since it's so soon, we should get set for a burning. So have your card ready. When I say card, I do 3x5 cards. I'm addicted to 3x5 cards. This is how I keep track of my life. And then when I accomplish one, I throw it away. And it just feels so good because I just hate transferring lists and feeling like this massive thing. So I'm able to just pull out maybe one thing and focus on it instead of like its whole list. So I have a piece of paper, and what do you want to burn? What do you want to burn? Doing my Ritz-Carlton pen. Woo. What do you want to burn? So today, long story short, I am needing to rest. I asked my body, what do you need from me? And it said, rest. So I'm resting today. I have a very full day, but it's going to be not very physically active. So what do you want to burn? I want to burn unnecessary fear. Because I know fear is good. It just doesn't feel good. Unnecessary fear. I want to burn self-doubt. Anything in the way of my success. Drop in the comments what you most want to burn. Anything in the way of my success. Changing pens. The ink is running out on that. What else do I want to burn? So all self-doubt. I want to say anything in the way of me loving myself. And let me just say, yeah, Anna's saying unnecessary toxic people, some memories that bring anxiety, self-doubt, anger, love. I was listening to Matt Kahn this morning, older Matt Kahn. Well, not too older, a year ago. And he said how pain or sickness, we need to honor it as part of the divine, and that it will persist until we do. And I just thought about the shingles. You might remember I'm in my second week recovering from shingles outbreak, from being excited about my life, being excited about my new coaching program I'm in, being excited about the new possibilities and not wanting to give up, and all that means, and some fear about what that would mean for my schedule and just how to fit it in, blah, blah. Sean's saying anxiety. Yes. Get it ready to burn, ladies. And I could feel it when I was on my coaching call with my coach. We get a once a month coaching call. I could feel it breaking out on me. Like, okay, I just pushed it over the edge. Plus, I wasn't sleeping from probably anxiety from how I'm going to incorporate all of this. And as I was sitting there, it broke out. And so that was 2 weeks ago Friday. So I'm still coming out of the woods, but I am coming out of the woods. That's the good thing. So this morning, after hearing Matt say that, I just turned to the shingles and I just broke down in tears. I collapsed in tears in appreciation for the shingles, and that it is divine, and that it is telling me to rest. And I just felt kind of sorry that I hadn't been honoring it. Does that sound weird? But it feels good. It feels integrating, because it's a part of me. The Epstein-Barr virus is a part of me. And those of you who might think I'm a saint because of the way I eat, fuck that. I have to do it because I have this condition that only Anthony William, medical medium, probably should be careful about saying that because I could get blocked. They don't like him. Media does not like him. Kathy, because he speaks truth. So they are always censoring him. So I'll just say AW. You'll know who I'm talking about. If you're curious who I mean by AW, you can go ahead and private message me. So I do the celery juice. I do the lemon water upon awakening. I eat the heavy metal detox smoothie almost every day. I get really tired of it. Sometimes it's absolutely delicious, but it's like when I do the heavy metal detox smoothie, it's all I eat all day long because half of it fills me up in the morning and then I have the other half in the afternoon. It only leaves me one other meal for the day. And I'm like, I love eating. I love eating. I suppose I could have a smaller, like a half thing. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll explore that. It's probably better than not having it. Okay, why is my screen so dark? Who all is here? We've got a lot of members this morning. Mary, I need to use these Matt Kahn words for my back pain. Yeah, honoring it as a manifestation of divine. Because if it's in us and we're divine, then yes, it is. And so often, right, those of us who have physical conditions, maybe cancer survivors, things that we're dealing with. Michelle, hi, good morning. We tend to reject that part or have loathing toward it and resent it. Like I look at the bumps and I'm like going, really? Maybe it's poison oak. Maybe it's mosquito bites. No, it's not. It's not. So I'm just loving this because it's a part of my body. And that is integrating because if we hate any part of our body, we are doing a with our flow, with a divine flow. Mary said something up here I missed. Okay, I gotta figure out which mouse I'm using. Oh, hold on. Mary says self-doubt, self-criticism, anxiety, negative thinking around my back pain. I just extended this invitation to a few people this weekend, and if this resonates with you, you're welcome to join. You're welcome to private message me every day with everything that you're celebrating yourself for and everything you're thankful for. And make it a daily practice. Daily practice. It will change everything. So if you're watching this replay and you hear this, go ahead and private message me everything you're thankful for. Just imagine what your life will be like in 30 days after daily verbalizing everything that you are thankful for and everything you're celebrating yourself for. And the celebrating yourself, I'm doing this on purpose because as earth angels, you know, we tend to want to stay back in the shadows. We don't want to draw a lot of attention to ourselves. If we do get a lot of attention, we're really uncomfortable. We think it's conceited. We think it's arrogant. We think other people are going to be threatened by it. We protect other people by withering. Mary, I'll message you later. Awesome. Thank you. So this is a real practice. And you'll never hear me or anybody in my communities putting you down for that because we need this. You are divine and you're here for a special calling, especially as earth angels. And I want to hear you toot your own horn. And even if it's the same things you said to me yesterday, it's okay. Repeat them. I need to repeat my stories until they're finished in me. I said a story to my son last night and I could tell that I'd said it before and I was embarrassed and I'm like, fuck that. I'm needing to say it for me. It was when I used to exercise after he was born and he was like 2, I think maybe How old are kids when they start talking? I can't remember that stuff. Anyway, he used to say, "Going to exercise, Mom? Exercise?" So I'm your fairy godmother today. Here's my magic wand, and here's my crystal ball. I love that spot right there. So I'm going to show you how to make your own dreams come true in the quantum field of all possibilities. Here's the secret about manifesting, guys. You stay the course until it happens. That's the biggest secret I can tell you. You don't give up. Because if the desire is there, it means it's in your field to come in, and you have to not be separate from it for you to resonate it in, vibrate it in. And the law of attraction, before the law of attraction is a law of vibration. Hold on a second. What are you vibrating with? What are you vibrating? So vibrating in the energy of the wish fulfilled is the answer. And we'll go into that in a few minutes. Okay, loves. So I call this the Feminine CEO podcast because I operate from the feminine, and then I use the masculine to enforce what has come through in the feminine. The feminine is waiting and feeling for the fullness of time, okay? And once I get my vision, then I'm all over it with the masculine. It's like, come on! Pushing to make sure that I'm keeping my promise to myself and keeping my promise to source. We need the masculine to make us go forward when we've gotten the download from source. Masculine, if we start out in the masculine, it's like, I have a goal, this is how I'm going to accomplish it. Push, 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 shove, 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 not honoring ourselves. But the feminine CEO of her life is what I mean. You can be a businesswoman, sure. But the feminine CEO is the one who waits on the Lord, waits on source for the vision. Once she has the vision, she goes. And then uses the masculine for no excuses. Let's get this MFer going. Michelle, I'm leveling up for me, a new job, keeping my home. Love. So if you want to drop your dream in the chat, go right ahead and keep adding to the things you want to burn. And let's breathe in and clean up our bodies, our auras, really. I want to clean our whole auras. All the way down, 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 all the way down. This podcast is about you honoring yourself. That's the ultimate bottom line of these podcasts. You honoring yourself. All the way down, all the way down. White, golden, pink light, cleaning, 50 trillion cells and your aura, okay? And your aura. Your aura goes out 10 feet on either side of you. Did you know that? All the way down, all the way down. Cleaning. One light cleans it, the other light moves it, and the third light exits it and replenishes, okay? So all the way out into Mother Earth, and again, white, golden, pink light, all the way down, cleaning your aura, cleaning your 50 trillion cells. Everything that does not serve you, if you get another hit on what it is, write it down in your card. As we are going to burn for the full moon, even though it's not until Wednesday, it's close enough. All the way down, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. And then out into Mother Earth. Just give a quick mental sweep, see if there's anything else that needs to exit your body energetically. We are 99.99999% 1% energy. We're only 0.00001% matter. What we see when we look in the mirror is what we are expecting to see, because what we focus on expands. So what are you focusing on? The way you can tell is what's in your life. Do you like your finances? Do you like your relationships? Do you like your health? Do you like your free time? Do you like your vehicle? Do you like where you live? If not, it means you've been focusing on things that don't serve you. Because quantum law, I am just the messenger, and I've studied this pretty extensively over the last couple years. Quantum law is that what you focus on expands. And the way they learned this was back in the 1920s, they were doing a double slit experiment, and they found out that what was coming through the slit was only a wave. And when the wave, that's just a particle of all possibilities. And that what made it turn to matter was the experimenters, the scientists' expectation of the outcome of the experiment. They're still finding this out. They're still finding this out as it's actually becoming a factor in research now. Probably not a very well-known factor, because I think there's a lot of resistance to quantum law. People prefer Newtonian because it's what we're used to, which is, very 3D, very, very linear. You drop this, it falls, rather than, if I was really, really practicing, I would go, Darcy's here, yay. I would go, okay, I'm going to drop this and it's going to float. I'm not there yet. But there are lots of areas that I am there with now, which is amazing. Like, one of the ways is I'm there with my clients. I see who you are. And I'm not trying to be virtuous. It's just all I see. It's all I see is your potential and your future. And so that's what makes me such a great coach, is I'm always pulling you forward into your future vision and not giving you many excuses for why you're stuck in the past. We'll clear a few things, but that's all I see. And so when there's something that comes up that isn't that, I'm like, cognitive dissonance. Wait, something's not working here, because it's not who you are. So that's one of my brilliance as a coach, is I know you. I know who you are. As soon as you come into my field, I get hits on who you are. So those of you lurking in the background, I see you. But don't be scared of that. It's all for your highest good. Don't be scared of that. Okay, so what's Mother Earth's message to you today? We've grounded everything into Mother Earth. Did you guys see the picture of Vicky? We've never seen her. I saw a picture of her. She did a post and she's so cute. She has this blonde hair and bangs. She's adorable. And after all these years of knowing her, this is the first time I've seen her. She gave a post with her picture this weekend. It was so terrific to see her. Okay, Mother Earth, what is your message for me today? Mother Earth. We love you, Mother Earth. We appreciate you, Mother Earth. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for all the beauty you give us. All the beauty, all the evolvement, every living thing. And everything is living. The pavement, the walls. So I asked at the very beginning, but I'd love to hear from you also. Give me one or two words how you are today. I would love to hear how you are today. So Mother Earth, what do you require of me? What energy? She's telling me, relax and be calm. The world's not going to end if you're resting. Okay. Okay, got your message loud and clear. So I'm going to write mine on a 3x5 card in red Sharpie so that I remember. For those of you who remember Kelly Roadway Hayduck, I just reached out to her. She got hacked on Facebook. They completely shut her accounts down, so she's not been able to be on Facebook. But she's doing well. I think through Instagram, you can reach her through concert connections. As you know, she's a concert connector person. And I think she just was at Taylor Swift this last weekend. But anyway, I just wanted to give you an update on Kelly. Michelle, I am calm, LOL. That's what came to me before you said it. Oh, that's amazing. Anna says, Mother Earth, help me to stand for myself today. New feeling, yes, whoop, whoop. We'll appreciate this feeling so I can do it again. Yes, and can I just do a little invitation on this, which will serve everybody. So that feeling that you got in your body to stand up for yourself, just memorize where it is. And if there's something you want to bring into your life, and we'll be doing this in a minute, so this is a beginning of the quantum field thing. Memorize that feeling in your body of your wish fulfilled. So Anna's was standing up for herself. And so put your hands on your heart and on your gut, and then memorize in your body what that felt like. And because you said, we'll appreciate this feeling so I can do it again. So you have to kinesthetically memorize it because it does fade. Okay. So that leads us up to the quantum field. Go ahead and wind up with Mother Earth, and I'm going to get my burn bowl, and I will be right back. Yeah, everything's moving slow today. Mary, Mother Earth, relax, enjoy lunch with 2 women friends, love. Okay, so is there anything else you want to add to the burn for the full moon? It's supposed to be a strawberry moon. That's what Janine got from Vicky's post where I finally saw what she looked like. Strawberry moon. Gonna be pretty. Okay, is there anything else I want to add to this? I just want to add stupid human tricks, like my mind thinking that people don't love me. So how would I say that? Thoughts that people don't love me. Thoughts that people don't love me. And that there's something wrong with me. I still have residuals of that with my son. There's something wrong with me. Wrong with me and with us. Wrong with me and us. Do you see how writing this out and bringing it to your mind is good, because you're calling it out of the dark and into the light. And that he doesn't like me. That he doesn't like me. And the bottom line is, who motherfucking cares if he likes me or not? He doesn't like me. I don't like that when my mind does that. So I'm burning that motherfucker too. So what did I miss here? Darcy. Okay, Anna will definitely do as much as I can to keep this revelation. We'll do the exercise. Yeah. And when you want to feel that again, Anna, you just call it back to your, because this is all that happened in that. This is so brilliant. Your brain is the biggest pharmacy, the most comprehensive pharmacy on the planet. In fact, every drug on the market is a copy of what your body creates. So anything you want to create, you cannot create anything you feel separate from. I'm going to say that again. You cannot create anything that you're separate from. that you feel separate from. So if you want financial freedom and you feel poor, it's never going to happen. You have to practice the feeling of financial freedom. And you have to practice it to the point where you can get like Anna got, that feeling in her body, and you can reproduce that thing. You can call back the memory of that feeling, and that's the key to manifesting. Are you guys with me? Can I hear from you if you're with me on this? Tell me in the comments if you're here with me on this, because this is the key to manifesting, is not feeling separate. I keep going to my mouse on my computer for this. Okay, Darcy, I see you. Hold on a second. Yes, okay, Darcy, my mom's funeral service was Friday, and I had a gathering on Saturday, so I'm trying to... Okay, hold on. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm trying to work on closure, but it's hard. You know, Janine and I know, I don't cry anymore, but I cried for about 5 years at the drop of a hat. It took me 5 years to stop crying at the drop of a hat. Janine still will call me and say, I miss Mom. And it's been 30 years. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, I don't know that you want closure because you want her continually with you. In fact, you can open up a new relationship with her. I personally, I shouldn't say this anymore. I was going to say I don't want a relationship with my mom. Janine does, but I don't. But I might, because I realize that I have her stuck in who she was on this planet, and she's completely changed now. So I might want a relationship with her and my dad. I didn't like him much either. He was kind of mean to me, but you know, maybe I'm open to something new. I have been talking to Prince lately and Stuart Wilde. Who else was I asking to inform me the other day? Anyway, closure is kind of more when you're on the planet and there's someone who's bugged you or broken your heart, and you need closure so that you can go on. But when someone has passed over and you love them dearly, Darcy, like you love your mom, yeah, you might not want closure. So let me know how that lands with you. Because don't say goodbye. It's beginning. It's beginning. And in all reality, she's closer now than she ever was. You just have to get into your happy place to be with her, because she's completely in her happy place. Michelle, letting go of what doesn't serve me. Yes. Thank you, Michelle. Michelle says we all love you. Thank you. Anna says love you, last two. Join you with this. So she must mean what you were saying. Is this connected to authenticity? Yes, because what we're doing, Anna, is we're calling our future self into our present timeline instead of slogging through all of this crap that we're going to burn. We'll never get there if we just stay here. That's why I love these burn sessions. So yes, very connected to authenticity. It takes faith, though, because we have to believe in our future vision. You would not have the vision. You know, when you have those glimpses of your absolute gloriousness sometimes, and your heart comes alive, and all of a sudden you go, oh no, and you start to shrink again because you don't know who you are yet. So this is our chance to expand in abundance, success, and love, and get used to the vibration. Because if that thing came in now, you would reject it. You would sabotage it. You would shoot yourself in the foot. You would find some, like, let's say you inherited $1 million. You'd blow through that so fast because you had not, it's tilling the soil, breaking up the fallow ground, pulling out the rocks from the soil. We are culling through with doing this to get the soil of our life ready for our future self to come in. Because we are already that. If you want if you can handle it, it's called Interstellar. Matthew McConaughey, Anne Hathaway, Matt Damon, Michael Caine, Jessica Chastain. It's a science fiction movie, but it's all about how that future self. It's pretty profound. It's a little dim though about the future of the earth, but if you can handle it through that, it's called Interstellar. And Matt Damon isn't a nice guy in it, which is kind of hard to see. But, okay, I'm catching up here. Yes, so Anna, this is deeply connected to authenticity because it's resonating with who you are becoming. We don't want to stay who we are now. I don't want to stay here. I got places to go. I got people to help. I got stages to be on. I got books to write. But I'm not going to do it as my present self. Oh, no way, man. I'm a chicken shit. No, I'm getting called up to the higher realms all the time. And this is when we need to depend on that feeling like Anna got this morning, for her this morning, because we have to get so familiar with that feeling that we don't reject it when it shows up, because we will. And you know it. You know it. You know you have gotten answers to prayer and dreams come true, and you have fucked it up because you weren't ready. This is our way to be ready so that when the heavens do open up and it comes, but here's the thing. The feeling as if is the reward. Joe Dispenza, Abraham, they all say it. Greg Braden, they all say it. Bruce Lipton, they all say it. The emotion is the reward, and feeling it now is, because the whole reason we do it is for the emotion and the feeling. So when we can encapsulate the feeling of the wish fulfilled, we've got it. And it's just practicing the feeling of the wish fulfilled. We just kind of forget. Like sometimes I have to go, okay, now what was my dream? Oh yeah, it was that. Now how did it feel? Can you be brave enough to pull yourself out of drowning state and be up here into the upper echelons and experience, like Neville Goddard says, assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Assume the feeling. Michelle, that your house is yours, everything's behind you. You're so content and so happy. You're 100% healthy. Feeling that feeling as if it is happening now. This is the golden nugget, you guys. This is the brass ring. And we think it's the manifestation, but it's really not. God, I don't like this part very much, but it's because when we get the thing, guess what? There's more contrast. There's more shit to file through. Like, ugh. Like you might, okay, like the children of Israel, when they got to the land of milk and honey after 40 fucking years in the desert and going around and around and around and around and around because God wasn't through with them. They were still a stubborn and stiff-necked nation. When they fight, after 40 years of wandering in the desert, and they were just going in a circle, after 40 fucking years, they got to the land of milk and honey, which was their inheritance. And guess what they saw when they got there? I'm going to cry. Giants. So they got their land, but guess what? It came with a bunch of motherfucking giants that they had to conquer to claim their land, okay? So it was theirs. I don't know if they had to conquer it, but there were giants existing there. And so Dee James and I, we used to have a radio show together, and we were living in a place called Williston, North Dakota. And there it was, the land of milk and honey. There people when I first got there, I didn't have my counseling practice established yet, and I was a waitress. And I remember this guy giving me $100 bill for a tip for a hamburger. There was so much money up there. People were making money hands over fist because it was the gold rush of the oil industry. And I got there because my son invited me there to live with them. And then my counseling practice exploded, and that was the end of that. But and I was a really bad waitress. I'm a really bad waitress. But a $100 bill for a tip for a $20 hamburger. There was so much money, but there were giants in the land. And Dee and I used to discuss how there were giants in the land. It was cold. When I first got there from Hawaii, I'd just moved from Hawaii for 6 years. It was -60 with the wind chill factor. Now you picture yourself pumping gas in that weather. And these guys who were making so much money, they were out working in that weather. And many of their marriages were on the rocks. And that's how I made my fortune there, was I was saving marriages, among other things, but saving marriages. So whenever we come into our land of milk and honey, there are giants in the land. And so if we can appreciate, and Abraham says, just being in a state of appreciation, we've got it. But if we can learn to be addicted to the feeling of the wish fulfilled, that good feeling, we've got it. And then when the thing comes, we're good. And we'll be able to handle the contrast because we're used to going back to that feeling when we see the giants in the land. You see how it's so perfect, you guys? It's so perfect. It's so easy if we can just get our heads around it. So Michelle says, here with you. Mary says, here with you. Anna says, yes, manifesting is mind-blowing. Yes. Sean says, yes. Okay, love you guys. Jenny Jones is here. Hi, honey. Welcome. Can everybody welcome Jenny? Darcy, thank you so much. Lorraine, you're welcome. Thank you, Anna. Okay, guys, let's burn these motherfuckers. So everything you don't want to carry forward, because we're in this new full moon. When it's the full moon, we burn. When it's the new moon, we plant. So, Jenny, if you want to join us on this, we're going to burn things you want to get rid of in your life right now. Could be a person that's not serving you. It could be a condition. It could be a physical thing. Should I put down shingles? I put down Epstein-Barr. I'm going to put down unfriendly viruses, because you know, according to AW, if you guys want to know who that is, you just message me. We all have Epstein-Barr virus. I've just pushed myself to such a point. You know, everything I teach you guys is from experience. And everything I share with you guys, in case you didn't know, I have to live. So I never tell you something to do that I don't live. And if I'm not living at 100%, you can bet spirit is on my ass, okay? So, we all have the unfriendly viruses in us, and I'll tell you why. Because in the 1920s, these viruses were cultivated in classified medical labs. Nobody knows who did it. Nobody knows still who's doing it. It's this whole secret thing, okay? And it was released. And the way it was released was through, it was bred on eggs and dairy. And so when we eat eggs and when we eat dairy, we are actually feeding these viruses in us. So all these viruses were released. They're still being released. New ones. That's what the pandemic was. Because it's a depopulation, okay? I hope I'm not censored for this, but it's depopulation. They, whoever they are, it's to depopulize the earth, okay? So we all have it. So I'm going to put in, clean up the viruses, put in remission, or get rid of. Because I don't know if they will ever go away. But what would I say? Anything feeding the viruses. That's what I'm going to say. Anything feeding the viruses. And if you don't have symptoms like I do, that's because you haven't stressed yourself out as much as I have. I used to have a huge clinic, 14 employees constantly, revolving door of 14 employees, serving hundreds of clients. And that just sent me over the edge. Besides that, I'm naturally prone to anxiety. That's why I work with people for anxiety, okay? Because I know it. I know how to get out of it. And I'm always working on the balance, okay? Anything feeding the viruses in my body. So anything else you guys want in your things to burn? Yes, 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 yes. So I want to, there's got to be a word. Is it remission? Because remission kind of feels like it could come back at any time. Put it to sleep. It could wake up anytime. What is the thing? Permanent dormancy. That's like it could wake. What is... I'm going to say anything in the way of calm. There we go. Anything not calm. Besides that, I'm an excitement junkie. Okay, so did I miss anybody? Thank you for welcoming Jenny. Anna's saying destroy. Oh, yeah, maybe destroy. Can you destroy something that's a part of you? Because it's a part of all of us. If you don't have symptoms, that's because you haven't stressed yourself out to the point, like I have. So destroy. I think anything feeding the viruses in my body, because they're always going to be there. Or will they? Because someone was saying, I was listening to someone saying, I think it was Joe Dispenza, was saying, it's just not there. So yeah, maybe it's, I'm going to say the existence of the virus, the existence of Epstein-Barr, the existence of Epstein-Barr. Who said that? Virus. I like that, Anna. Thank you. You helped me get there. Who said this? No, it was Neville Goddard. Neville Goddard said, if you see it as just not there, the obstacle is not there. The obstacle is not a factor. The obstacle is not there. Okay. So there it is. I'm burning the existence of Epstein-Barr. Here we go. Okay. Burn. Burn. Remember that song, The Roof? The roof is on fire. Burn, motherfucker, burn. Here's to the strawberry moon. Boy, this is burning big. Can you guys please burn over your sink so that I know you're going to be okay? Wow, that burned quickly and thoroughly. I used to do burn ceremonies with clients live, and I could always tell when something was really ready to burn because it would burn thoroughly like this. This thing just went up. And if there were little pieces, we would search the papers and see what was still on there and burn it because it meant that thing was still holding on. Okay, so where were we? Let's go into the quantum field with our dream. What is your dream? Feel it as if you are in the middle of it doing it. As your fairy godmother, this is the answer. You feel it as if you are in the middle of it doing it. The wish fulfilled, 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 the wish fulfilled. I want to say something about dementia and thinking that you're getting dementia because you don't remember things. I'm going to enlighten you on this right now. You're not getting dementia if you are forgetting things. You know what's happening, especially this community? You are starting to access your superpower of your mind not being a storage file, but a tether to source. And you are realizing that you don't need to store this crap in your head anymore. You're going to relax, and you're going to just, when you need to remember something, just tune in to source, and then the answer will drop in. And the reason I'm saying that is because how I could find that it was Neville Goddard who said that it just to see it as a non-existent thing. Okay? Like, if I had tried to remember that, it would have been a struggle. But instead I just relaxed and it came to me. I couldn't find it, and it just came to me. So play with that a little bit, and don't say things like, I'm getting dementia. Don't even make a joke about it. It's not funny, okay? And I wouldn't doubt if sometimes people get dementia because they are playing with that line. One more thing. I really think that going into the medical field is the most hazardous thing you can do, because you're around illness all the time, and so because you're around it, you're focusing on it, and you're the one that's going to wind up getting sick. And it's a statistic that doctors get sick and die early. Okay, so forget going into the medical industry. I've seen that for years as being an occupational hazard. So don't even think of going into the medical field, because you're going to get it. You're going to get it because what you focus on expands. So my field, for example, because I bring out the good in people, that's what I just keep manifesting, right? So what's a good thing for you to do with your time? Are there things, are you watching soap operas with drama? You know, what's a good thing for you to do with your time? Because what you focus on, what you spend time on, expands. Who you spend time with expands. The 5 people you spend the most time with are who you're becoming. And that includes mentors. So who do you spend the most time with? Okay, we're finished with this. All right. So as you feel the feeling of the wish fulfilled, quantum law is that you bring it in. So if you want to go further into this, you go into a space where you've reneged your identity, and you're just you. You're just you in the field of blackness with the quantum field. There you are. There you are. There you are. One with everything, and you're choosing which thing you want. Okay? Boy, I gave a lot of sermons today, didn't I? Reminder, this is how much matter there is in the whole universe. This single green pea. If it were massively condensed, that would be it. The whole entire universe. All planets, all stars, all humans, all beings on other planets, all ETs, all spaceships, blah, blah, blah. This is all the matter there is. The rest of it is energy. All right, let's do some cards, ladies. I'm going to hold my Mondo crystal. Let's do Abraham first. It's one of those days for me today where I've got to be careful, because I could hurt myself if I go too fast. I have to be very mindful of everything I'm doing, because I'm clumsy as shit today, okay? And I just have to honor that. There's nothing I can do about it. I just have to let this day go and do everything I can while honoring myself. Okay, so here's one card that came out. Is this our card? Yes. All right. Ooh. When I reverse a thought, I reverse a condition. Love. There is no condition so severe that you cannot reverse it by choosing different thoughts. I'm going to read it again. There is no condition so severe that you cannot reverse it by choosing different thoughts. Who is happy to hear this? However, choosing different thoughts requires focus and practice. If you continue to focus as you have been, to think as you have been, and to believe as you have been, then nothing in your experience will change. Boom. Okay, I'm going to read that again. There is no condition so severe that you cannot reverse it by choosing different thoughts. However, choosing different thoughts requires focus and practice. Going into the feeling of the wish fulfilled. Going into the feeling, like Anna's going to practice, like I practice. What is the feeling of the wish that you want? If you continue, Mary's saying yes. If you continue to focus, however, if you continue to focus as you have been, which is easy to do, right? That motherfucker did this to me. That person did that to me. And your mind will like come up with the old stuff. We have to consciously stop that. If you continue to focus as you have been, to think as you have been, and to believe as you have been, then nothing in your experience will change. Thanks, Michelle. Michelle's yes. This is resonating with a lot of you. That's very cool. When I reverse a thought, I reverse the condition. And Abraham says there's nothing so quickly changeable as the physical conditions. So if you have a sickness, done. The body will always improve. And I have a soul inquiry for y'all when we're finished here. All right. Rebecca Campbell now. From her Starseed Oracle deck. It's one that came up. Is this our card? Yep. Okay. Lifting the veil. Questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. Is that a theme for today? Lifting the veil. Lifting the veil. Such a theme for today for the Earth Angels. Anything unaligned must go. You can keep burning too. If there's something you forgot, you just keep burning. I have days where I'm burning constantly. I'm writing every single thing down on a card, and I'm just keep burning all day long. Just getting that crap out. Lifting the veil. Oh, I just opened up to it. I didn't even turn a page. Things aren't always as they seem. This era is one of uncovering mistruths so we can remember ancient truths. Everything is in a state of recall and realignment. Anything that isn't in harmony with the planet will not survive. Anything that is not in harmony with the planet will not survive. Thank you. Sandalwood. That's what this is called. Sandalwood. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. I'm going to burn this sandalwood. Come on. Thank you. Anything that is not aligned with the earth will go away. Yes. Oh, smell this. Sandalwood smells so good. It's got a sweet smell to it. This goes for society and the world at large, as well as in our own lives. If you pull this card, you're being called to energetically scan your life for things that may no longer be a vibrational match for who you are and how you've grown. Such a theme for today. To dismantle the systems and ways of being that once served you and others, but no longer do. Some star seeds are here to lift the veil between the seen and unseen worlds, to shine a light on things that are inauthentic, Anna, for your question, and unaligned with the survival of the well-being of the earth, to stand for and protect those who don't have a voice, to look deeper and question everything that previous generations did not. Hello, Earth Angel. Some star seeds cannot tolerate things that aren't congruent. They're here to bring society and humanity back into harmony with the planet and the Creator at large. If we tolerate, listen to this one, if we tolerate things in our life that aren't aligned and congruent with that, in our life that aren't aligned and congruent with it, we add to the misalignment of the planet. I'm going to add as a soul inquiry, what are you tolerating in your life? I'm going to put that down. I'm starting to add a new component to these, and that is to give you a soul inquiry at the end. But I'm going to add this as a soul inquiry question. What are you tolerating? Because what you tolerate becomes your normal. What are you tolerating? Are you tolerating body fat that you no longer want? Are you tolerating muscle flab that you no longer want? Are you tolerating a financial situation that you no longer want? Are you tolerating a relationship that no longer serves you? Are you tolerating mistreatment from your children? Are you tolerating unhealth? Whatever you're tolerating becomes your normal. What are you tolerating in your life? So that's the inquiry, soul inquiry for today. What are you tolerating in your life? What am I tolerating in my life? Well, I'll tell you, I'm not tolerating the shingles. I'm after it like a fierceness, let me tell you. If we tolerate things in our life that aren't aligned and congruent with it, we add to the misalignment of the planet. You're being called to trust yourself. Notice what's out of alignment and then take the baby steps required to bring it back into harmony, like I'm doing with the shingles right now. Celery juice. I'm actually hungry for a heavy metal detox smoothie today. You're being called to trust yourself. Notice what's out of alignment and then take the baby steps required to bring it back into harmony. There's no easy feat, but it's so worth it, both individually and for the planet. Starseed Soul Inquiry. What isn't congruent in your life? How are you being called to bring it back into harmony? So that's the Starseed Soul Inquiry. What's out of congruence in your life, and what are you being called to bring it back into balance in your life? I love this Mondays, man. I'm telling you, I love these Mondays, these Monday calls. If you know an Earth Angel who needs to be here, will you please invite them to join the Confident Dreamer Facebook group? Because this is the place where we get it back. We get back our vision. So with that being said, what is your intention for the week? What is your intention for the week? I'm going to write mine down on a card. Did I write down Mother Earth? I didn't. Remember crystal ball? As you focus on the feeling of the wish fulfilled, you assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, according to Neville. I started to write it and I didn't. So I'm going to write Mother Earth said, be calm and relax. And my intention, Mother Earth, calm, relax. And the intention, stay calm and relaxed. It's actually a big challenge for me. Okay, ladies, this has been so fun, so great. Any closing thoughts? What was the nugget that you got from today? What was the nugget that you got from today? The nugget I got today was just to stay calm and relax. What nugget did you get? Okay, loves, I will see you next Monday, if not before. If you need me for anything, you can private message me. And I do have an opening this week if someone would like just a private chat with me or a Dream Life by Design consultation where we can outline what your biggest dream is and what's in your way and the next steps to get there. I have one spot open if you are interested in that. You can, I probably won't see it in the comments, but you can private message me. And yeah, or respond to my email, any of my emails, and I will get it. Okay, guys, I love you. I'll see you Monday, if not before. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for making this one of the big highlights of my life, of my week, I mean. And what are you tolerating? Anna's saying authenticity and manifestation. Brilliant. I will see you all. Stay tuned on email and Instagram and YouTube and Facebook for booster shots all week to keep you in this energy. And I'm going to just send this energy out to the out to the entire world. Those who jump off of here are missing out, okay? When I start to wind up, if you haven't learned by now, some of the best things come through at the very end. So if you hear me winding up and you run off, you're blowing it. Just letting you know. So I should make that announcement at the beginning because source really comes through at the end. So let's send this beautiful energy out to the entire planet. Out to the entire planet. Our 8 billion brothers and sisters, may all beings be blessed. Those who do the good and the evil, may all beings be blessed. May all beings be blessed. May every water molecule be blessed. May every cell of every being be blessed. Every 50 trillion cells of every 8 billion persons. Every cell of every animal be blessed. Every molecule of every leaf of every plant on the planet be blessed. Every molecule of air be blessed. Every molecule of every road, every molecule of every wall, every molecule of every piece of clothing, every molecule of every car, every appliance, every machine. Did I miss anything? Just imbued with light, 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 light. Infuse every molecule with light. May all, and every molecule is a being. Every molecule, every stone is a living being. May all beings be blessed. Thank you, 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 thank you. I love you. I'll see you live next Monday. D, I joined late, so getting the best. Yes, yes, D. I would love to see your energy here from the beginning. I think I was calling you in, actually. Okay, love you guys. Bye for now.